What's good? It's your boy Fanon. All right, man. I think it's pretty much official that Jarrell Big Baby Miller popped dirty. He was riding dirty before the fight. And that fight, more than likely, with Anthony Joshua is not going to go down. And honestly, man, I find it very, very ironic. And I want to suggest a potential opponent. And you know who he is. He's Luis King Kong Ortiz, the best guy for the situation, the guy that can come in and save the day. And he's a better opponent than other people that are going to be tossed around, and I will explain why. Before I do that, though, I want to welcome you back to the channel, subscribers. If you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And then after you do that, make sure you touch the bell icon and then select all notifications so that you can get the notifications when we release more videos, which we do on the daily, every day. Also, we do our live streams Monday through Friday. Start time between 10:45 a.m. and 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Also, we do OG Boxing Talk with Blood, Boxing, and KQKC on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. Central Time. Check out the Patreon as well. Luis King Kong Ortiz can come in and save the day. Now, what I'm going to talk about this is why it should be Luis Ortiz. And I'm going to dispel one little one corny excuse about why it couldn't be Luis Ortiz, okay? I left in a comment section of my video that I thought it should be Luis Ortiz, and someone said, oh, exchange one drug cheat for another drug cheat, saying that, that Luis Ortiz had tested positive in the past, and Jarrell Big Baby Miller just tested positive, so why would Anthony Joshua exchange one drug cheat for another drug cheat? Well, my answer to that is that he just got done replacing a drug cheat with a drug cheat because Dillian White has also tested positive before, and he replaced him when the negotiation fell through with Jarrell Big Baby Miller, who had already previously been suspended for performance-enhancing drugs, and Anthony Joshua fought Alexander Povetkin in his last fight, who also had tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. So if you're okay with the Povetkin fight, and you're okay with the Jarrell Big Baby Miller fight, and you're okay with the Dillian White fight, then you shouldn't have any issue whatsoever with Luis King Kong Ortiz. Now, why do I think Luis Ortiz is the best opponent? Because it would set up a perfect scenario between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, where Deontay Wilder is fighting Dominic Breazeale, who was somebody that lost to Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua could fight Luis Ortiz, somebody that just got done losing to getting knocked out by Deontay Wilder. So I hope I said that right, because I'm not going back to re-edit this. Anthony Joshua is fighting, Deontay Wilder is fighting an ex-Anthony Joshua opponent in Dominic Breazeale. And Luis Ortiz is an ex-opponent of Deontay Wilder, so Anthony Joshua should fight him. Also, if they're going to keep the fight in the United States, it doesn't make any sense to have a Dillian White, because don't nobody in the United States care about Dillian White. Ain't nobody excited about Dillian White. Luis Ortiz lives in America. He's been fighting in America. And it could be an absolutely positively exciting fight because the fight fans who will actually watch the fight like Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz has gathered a good amount of momentum in his career after he fought Deontay Wilder. And I know American media and American YouTube channels, outspoken American fight fans would all support the fight between Anthony Joshua and Luis King Kong Ortiz. Don't want to hear about Adam Kornacki. Adam Kornacki is not a proven fighter. Adam Kornacki is still coming up. Adam Kornacki is still as far as I'm concerned, Adam Kornacki is one step above a prospect, right? Not quite a contender. Well, man, he might be considered a contender, but no, man. Ain't trying to hear Adam Kornacki, man. Adam Kornacki is gonna, if he tries to fight Adam Kornacki, it's gonna come across like he's ducking Luis Ortiz. Because Luis Ortiz, according to Cali Enigma, who's close with the camp and is always giving updates, consistently giving updates out of the Luis Ortiz camp, said that they are willing to make that fight, send a check. Hey, man, and here, the money should be easy, right? Send that same $3 million, that $2.6 million or more that you said that Eddie lied and said he offered for the Dillian White fight. Go and send that to Luis Ortiz. I mean, what a better situation. It's an old man, right? Everybody knows it's going to be easy money for Anthony Joshua to fight Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz lost to Deontay Wilder, who's a bum, right? So that should, Luis Ortiz lost to Deontay Wilder, who's a bum. It should be easy money. It should be easy money. And once again, I don't want to hear that leave one drug cheat for another drug cheat argument, because this would be he's already negotiated with three. He's already was going to fight 2 straight drug cheats because, like I said before, Jarrell Big Baby Miller had already tested positive. So did Dillian White, and so did Alexander Povetkin on multiple occasions. So Luis Ortiz has been clean. He's been through several testing protocols. Sounds like it should work for me. But let's see whether or not he's going to do it. Now, the other option is, now this is where I got to tell you where I find it very, very ironic. Just take the Jarrell Big Baby Miller fight, right? That's what the fans say. Now, I'm not saying Anthony Joshua said this, but that's what a lot of his fans said about Deontay Wilder. And when Luis Ortiz popped before the first fight, and the first time they were in negotiations and he popped and he couldn't fight, he had to go fight Bermane Stiverne. And before that, he was trying to fight in Russia against Alexander Povetkin, and Alexander Povetkin popped dirty. And there was another guy that popped dirty before that on Deontay Wilder, but there was no sympathy whatsoever given to Deontay Wilder by many people who are Anthony Joshua supporters. And they actually thought it was a conspiracy. Then it just seemed so funny that as soon as somebody's about to fight, that Deontay Wilder's about to fight somebody that's dangerous, that guy pops dirty. As if Deontay Wilder's running around sneaking urine into that dude's, sneaking urine, dirty urine into the testing center and paying off testers and stuff like that. Man, I find that odd, man. I still laugh at that, man. Just, it's funny how so many things with Anthony Joshua just come back around, man. Just come back around. Now, as far as the fight going, dog, this actually might help the fight, man, because this is the first I've really heard. This is the most interesting thing about this fight was Jarrell Big Baby Miller testing positive. Because there has been absolutely no buzz about this fight whatsoever. Significantly more buzz about Deontay Wilder and Dominic Brazil, mainly because of Deontay Wilder's penchant for threatening homicide in the ring. Deontay Wilder's just much more entertaining guy, man. But anyway, so we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But again, let me reiterate this. The guy that should be, if they're going to have this fight in New York, this fight should be Anthony Joshua versus Luis Ortiz, because it would match up perfectly with the fight that Deontay Wilder has having, and hopefully they could then get it over with and have this fight against each other, provided that it's a 50-50 split, dog. 50-50. And that's another reason why Deontay Wilder, first of all, it's getting towards it might not even be 50-50, dude, in the United States, because Deontay Wilder is clearly the one with the momentum and is the gate attraction in the United States. But if Anthony Joshua lets this thing flitter around much longer, man, he might fall off the map. But you know why he's not going to fight Luis Ortiz. Now back to reality for the last couple seconds. Because Luis Ortiz, this is the excuse. Let me throw the excuse in. Luis Ortiz is a southpaw, and Anthony Joshua's been training for an orthodox fighter. So we're gonna need to find a southpaw. We're gonna need to find, you know, an orthodox fighter, because we've been training for an orthodox fighter. And but it would be unfair for Anthony Joshua to have to fight a southpaw and change his training, you know, this close to the fight, right? That's more than likely gonna be the corny ass excuse about why not. That and Dillian White's a superstar pay-per-view guy in the United States. It's whatever they're gonna pull out. Anyway, it is what it is. With that, I'm out. Peace.